Hey YouTube, this is Team Z Fighters coming at you from Alien Games Jinx, Oklahoma. We got our newest team member, Jonathan, whose name is going to be Yamcha for the Team Z Fighter characters. Jonathan, he's come here many times, he's taught many times. He's also one of the very few good samurai players we have. Spoiler what kind of deck he plays, but Jonathan, why don't you show us your deck and tell us a little bit about yourself.
16. Playing samurais, obviously. I play a weird build. People tell me not to play some of the cards in it.
I know.
But I play them anyway because I like them. So
Good for you.
This one, like Shogun.
Yep.
People tell me not to play him, but I play one. If you're gonna play him, only play one. Then there's Anishi. People tell me to either play two of him or one of each of them. I played two hand.
Very good card.
Yeah. This I cannot tell you how many times I've won with this card. I just have.
How many games have you won just because of this effect?
Probably half of them.
Yeah.
It's that good. People tell me only to play one, but I play two.
Yeah.
Personal reference. Two Elder. People like them at 3, but I find them too much of a dead draw. Clogs my hand. 3 Kageki.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, that's a usual thing. Nobody comments about that one. Then there's Grandmaster. Yeah. Standard again. 3 Kizan.
Shocker.
Usual thing. And 3 Kagemusha. Most of the time I don't even get the Kageki Kagemusha combo off. I go Elder Kagemusha. So
Do you with this type of monster lineup, what do you find to be your worst matchup as of right now?
I don't know. It would probably be Character, I think.
Yeah.
No, Dark World. They're still easy, but they're not so easy. It's just not even challenged.
Yeah.
They're at least challenging me at this point.
Yep. I do like the 2 hands. It seems like only most Sam players are playing 1. I don't agree with it, so good for you for there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's personal choice. I just like it. Then there's 2 Asceticism.
Broke.
Yeah. Some people tell me to play 3, but I'm just like, I like it at 2. 3, I just got it too much. 1, I didn't get it enough. So 2 is the best way to kick it off. 3 United. I was playing 2 in my old formats at my old setup. People kept asking me why I didn't play 3, and now I realize they were right. I should have. 2 Smoke Signal.
Searchers.
Yeah, they just basic. That's how many you should, how many you can.
Bet you hate Thunder King.
Not really, because of a hand.
Yeah.
But I play Rhoda, just in case I don't, for an extra searcher, like usual. I play 2 Dojo.
So good.
Yeah. People say I either play 1 or 2. I like 2. I barely see them anyway, but they're still good when I get them. Gateway.
So this card is like the Future Fusion for Samurai. Drop it, game.
Needs to be banned.
At least with this build it is, because originally I got this build offline, originally on YouTube, but I made some adjustments for myself to my personality and play style, and so far I've done really good with it since I changed it. So this card, busted.
Wins games.
Yeah.
What would you do if this card ever goes back to 3?
I'd play 3 and would not lose.
You would have a couple of them actually.
I would probably barely ever lose, since
A lot of Sam players I've been hearing on blogs and said they'd be okay if Sheehan got banned and this went to 3. What is your opinion there? Would you be okay losing Sheehan if that went to 3?
I think so, because then you'd be able to pull off your Archeon Beast combos easier. You'd be able to like simply go dojo, gateway, game.
Yeah, but even you got to admit, using Sam's for a long time, that's pretty busted. Even if that were to happen, please, I'm not ready for that format again.
I am so ready for it. I'm pretty sure it's
You
not
got
gonna
those extra
happen,
2 Sheens just waiting, huh?
though. Yeah. And if not, I got plenty of ways to get them. So,
Well, anyway, broke.
one Book of Moon. People have commented that they don't like this card in here, but this has won me so many games. Like it makes Insectors not scare me at all.
Or anybody anymore.
Yeah, not a threat at all.
Let's have a moment of silence for Insectors. Not.
No,
Continue.
I hate Insectors. Darkhold, pretty.
A hole of abyss.
I'd be actually quite fine if they did get rid of that though. I'd
Yeah.
be pretty happy there.
Just play a second torrential, really.
Yeah. There's MST.
Why only one?
Because 2 kept getting in my way of getting the rest of the important stuff.
And plus, you do thin through your deck a lot with the searches and the Samurai Uniteds and the asceticism. So 1 would actually work probably best for you.
Yeah. I have gotten it almost every time I play though, so I'm pretty lucky on that part.
Yep.
If not Heavy Storm,
Yeah.
I have Heavy Storm. It's usual thing.
Yeah.
Monster Reborn. I cannot tell you how many times I've reborn someone's Grapha or my Xian at 1.
This is a win condition. It's just, if you're ever counting your win conditions, 1.
Top deck.
Yeah. I was really surprised because my prediction was one of these was going to go, because both of these are game changers, especially for heavy aggro style decks like Samurais, but
That don't.
oh well. Good spell lineup.
Real quick side note, me and him have dueled sometimes, and we've always had epic duels. Me being a Crush Book user, him being a Sam user, we've always had epic duels.
It's pretty much who can ever get off quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see this trap lineup.
Okay, pretty standard stuff. Solemn Judgment. I don't like Solemn Judgment, but I figured I've learned to use it correctly, so now I play it. I play the Solemn Trio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most important things about these cards is here's a little side tip from our team. When you're learning how to play this game, you need to learn how to play the card, you need to learn how to use it, because there's a huge difference between knowing when to just use the card and when knowing how to actually use it to where you're going to get some kind of advantage off of it.
Yeah.
I've only used it to find like kind of low life points, like 100 to 50.
Yeah, because this card, also keep in mind that you need to watch your life point count.
Yeah.
But that's pretty standard, really. So
One Magatama.
still good.
Most people play 2. I did. I was one of those people. I changed to 1 because of this card. I love doing this chain, especially when I've got Xian first turn.
Yeah.
Then it's usual Mirror Force, Torrential, 2 Double Edge.
Yeah.
I'll admit I didn't like those cards. At some points in the game, these can be really bad, but if you can win, these are awesome. And then this card. Most players do not like this card because you go to 100 life points immediately.
Yeah. Well, okay, since not many Sam players play this, why don't you kind of briefly explain the use of this card?
Like, okay, late game, you draw that card. They have something like Grapha. You have Hand and Anishi in the graveyard and a bunch of Samurais like I would normally. You chain that card when they like MST or something, or when they attack if they don't do that. More than likely, they're not going to have anything because it's late game, and you're going to just flood the field with all of this and have plenty to change the game, no matter what they do.
Yeah. So this is kind of like your Return of the Different Dimension, theoretically.
Theoretically, yes.
Pretty good. Love the deck. Let's see that extra deck because I know one of those for sure. He doesn't run Sheehan, right?
What's pod? Am I right?
I play Sheehan.
Shocker.
I'm looking for a Cataster for regionals here soon. But standard stuff. Sheehan, Beast.
Hate that card. It is
Yeah.
so that literally wins games.
Yes, it does.
It's an MST on crack.
This, you mix it with Backs to the Wall. Guess what you have?
Lock.
Pretty good game.
MST
Yeah.
on meth.
Then you have this.
Android. Nice beater.
I just have her in there for Backs to the Wall. You can sink for her. Gain 600, go to 700 instead of 100, and gain that back up as you go. Then there's Barkion.
Pretty ghost version.
Yep.
He hides in the shadows and jumps out and rapes you.
Oh my.
That's a big
Oh
one.
my. Lord Frieza.
That's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Then Landoys. I'm trying to change the extra deck, but I've got pretty good setup. So, then there's Colossal Fighter. Who wouldn't play him in Sans, right?
Yeah, really.
Wingman.
I'm gonna die and bring back Sheehan. That ain't broke.
I'm gonna die and bring myself
Stardust,
back.
usual cards like that. And then there's 2 Utopias.
You always need 2.
Pretty helpful.
Nah, not always, but it's a good card, especially for Sans because grade 4s you can get into like crazy.
Sad part is I don't even usually go for this guy. I only go for him if I'm needing to stall.
I like him because he's not such a bitch to summon.
That's
These
true.
2 are boss cards.
Yes.
The combo with him and Kigeki and several other cards. I've used him in hand. I'll attack with hand. If it's too big, I'll just blow it up.
Yeah. Well, for our viewers and subscribers, later we want to. If you don't know how to properly use this card, this guy right here has pretty much figured out how to use this properly. So if you need advice on Samurai, if you're new to the archetype, please let us know. Jonathan will be probably more than happy to help you. He doesn't bite
Much.
hard.
And then the last card of my extra deck is number 17.
This
Who
is like
doesn't play this?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait, no. Do I play it? Yeah, I gotta get it.
This is. I mean, Leviathan is like Stardust. Who doesn't run it?
He's just too good. He's just boss card.
Should play it.
Tom?
Well, what about your sideboard?
Play it.
I have no sideboard.
Oh.
And I have won several tournaments without a sideboard.
He doesn't believe in sideboard.
Not
Yeah.
at all.
Another congratulations to Lucas Chow yesterday for winning the box tournament, y'all. Shout out for
Yeah.
Lucas here. Our team's starting to really come together. Jonathan's an amazing addition to it. He's one of the underdogs here, but it was like 2 weeks ago he topped Ford like 3 days in a row.
Wait, first place 3 days in a row, second place 2 other week, the next week twice.
So he's on a big roll, so we'll be looking for him to really step it up on regionals this Saturday. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. So thanks for watching. This is Team Z Fighters, and we're out.
Yeah.